making a big card for Greg.
K9 was in combat with the alien mind screen, magnetic claws feeling for virus punch cards, pulling him into vertiginous. K9 moved back into the combat area. The ticket that exploded posed little time, so I'll say good night. Pieces of Spanish flu put her twice. You see, son, in this business, you always have to find an angle. Yesterday, many thousand along High Street in massive treatment. Pay back the red lips. Oh, see the crown of the earth. Part with it.
The books are attractive little volumes that also will be distributed on newsstands for the public at large, and 14 other cities like the New York City idea so well they plan to copy it in their school systems. Touchdown or WINS News.
You've just heard the report, touchdown on the city's school kids getting some new heroes and a new textbook project. We'll look at that report from Charlie Edwards coming up later on this particular section of our program. These are the big stories right now. It's Roderick Leachney for Murphy as the city's new police commissioner. Dominican rebels claim they captured one of our Marines as that topsy-turvy battle goes on. French President Durand takes his case to the people of his country, arguing for a different power structure among the free world. And the city digs out ticker tape as the president of South Korea. And Congress wants a bigger and better major league setup. I'll be back with more sports stories in a moment.
This is Hal Session, WINS newsman in the steel-making city of Pittsburgh. I'm one of the nationwide string of correspondents.
And Rice from Fort Worth, Weiss and Sabacco from Milwaukee, Sarkey and McCarthy from Buffalo. Along with the request for the statement which the congressman said the owners of existing clubs can largely determine when another club will close. And with the business of baseball, went on, Congress and the nation are watching how the owners will use their privileges. Fort Frick said that he received a copy of the resolution that declared since it came in the form of a private letter, he'll answer privately before making a public. Really starting to feel the pinch, and for one of the few times in history, is a little jealous of San Francisco, with Mickey Mantle, Roger Mallaby, and Elston Howard being shut down so often with injuries. I see Charlie trying to eulogize their general of the field. Yes, for your face, and you have some yes, that's exactly
Gin and tonic, 23 3/8, up 1/4, seems safer than remaining unchanged at 23 1 life sentence. Santo Dominican Republic shared off in the collision. Now, in England today, as I've said, any man who is not queer is not normal. Any man who marries a woman is queer. Mixed marriages never. Now, Christine Keller is one of the McGuinness's ex-mysteries that done more damage to the British government, the Labour Party, the Mau Mau, the IRA have done in the past 40 years.
Are aimed at coping with what is called nuclear blackmail and threats of the United States. Johnson, announcing a meeting of editorial cartoonists at the White House, dealt 3 maids at gunpoint and proceeded to ransack the apartment. Their take?
McGuinness is the last of the freelance orators. McGuinness earns his living by breaking the law.
The Brooklyn Army Defense Provincial Capital.
Middling England. What did you do the other day in the Daily Express, Lord?
Education and labor. The officials in Washington are showing interest in about Scrivans getting the money was made by citizens to form a textile factory on the outskirts of Saigon. That daring attack mounted by guerrillas masquerading as South
Vietnamese Marines.
Best court of law. The solution to a cancer is to cut it out. The solution to tyranny is to oppose it. Sitting down, lying down, fighting, standing, running, jumping. By all means, for the state torments you by all means. Don't you call me Mr. Webster. You've got nothing on me. Webster has no creed. I believe in nothing except the reality with which I am confronted, understanding it and dealing with it in terms of... You can use a crowd like that to satisfy their clumsy lust. Webster's platform is above suspicion. What can you get off him? Listen on. Your mind is a mental Your mind's in a mental cemetery, Webster was saying. That's why you've got peace of mind.
Now, these experiments started not on tape recorders, but on paper. In 1959, Brian Geisen said that writing is 50 years behind painting and applied the montage technique to words on a page. And this technique had already been used in painting at that time for 50 years. It was, in fact, kind of old hat in painting. Brian copied out phrases from newspapers and magazines, then took his scissors and cut these selections into pieces and rearranged the fragments at random. And these cut-up experiments appeared in Minutes to Go in 1959. When you experiment with cut-ups over a period of time, you find that some of the cut-ups and rearranged text seem to refer to future events. I cut up an article written by John, just suggesting that perhaps when you cut into the present, the future leaks out. But we simply accepted it and continued the experiments. The next step was cut-ups on the tape recorder, and Brian was the first to take this obvious step. Now, the first tape recorder cut-ups were a simple